YouTube! Hey, look at what's behind us. That is the newest ride, and a lot of changes took place here at Adventureland this year. But there's the S&S 4D free spin called the Dragon Slayer. And it's, boy, it's flipping and flopping around. People screaming already, and the park just opened up. Today's park here at Adventureland is open from today. When we're filming this, it's from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So really not going to get rides at dusk time anyway. But there it is, right there.
Let's go take a
closer look of the new S&S 4D free spin called Dragon Slayer.
No, I'm not riding it.
Right off the bat, she said no. And I think I'm going to pass on it too. Okay, I'm going to also let you know there's a lot of changes in the park. They relocate a lot of stuff and they close some items down. And they got 4 rides that's closed today. I'll let you know on those rides here real quick. Remember that I predicted last year's video. Go back to last year's video. I predicted the entrance to get to that coaster. Well, I made almost an accurate guess.
Yes, he was right.
I was right, but slightly wrong. You have to go to last year's video on the channel where I stood approximately right here looking towards where the track is. And I said I thought the entrance was going to be in here. Well, I'm part right, part wrong. It's over here. I think that's where the location I stood last year. Right now, let's go take a closer look at Dragon Slayer. Okay, there goes the Dragon Slayer, getting ready to take the lift hill. It's almost a vertical lift hill. It's about over 110 feet high. This is a smaller model than the Six Flags parks are. You're going to see that, right? You're going to notice that for the Six Flags fans. This is a smaller model. But it's very effective. I heard a lot of people say this flips and flops all over the place. Has more rotations than the other ones. There it goes. And that's the Dragon Slayer right here at Adventureland. Oh, by the way,
I'm not riding it.
No, that is Dragon Slayer. And if you notice over here in the distance, in the background, the original dragon is still standing but not operating. Well, they can't operate it because they cut out the figure 8 here. Then the brake run thing's right there. But they're just doing that as to remember that this coaster slayed that coaster. And that's a Hopkins coaster. Remember, Castleton coasters, where we saw earlier in our vacation down in Phoenix, they had Desert Storm down there. That was probably the better built Hopkins coaster they had down there compared to this. This is like the 3rd one they did, and it was just not aged well at all. Okay, now let's talk about the changes that took place here at Adventureland compared to the last 2 videos that we did from here. And we're going to notice one of them right off the bat, right over here, if you've been here a lot lately. They relocated Puff the Magic Dragon.
Oh, yeah, Puff's over here.
Yeah, Puff's over here now. Because right now there's Puff, the Magic Dragon, over here by the Dragon Slayer. They moved that ride from Dragon's Island to over here now. So that's one of the changes. That's one of the many changes they have here. The biggest change for Angie and I is here. Here used to stood Infant Ocean. It was a boat ride. Then what they did was they took out the boat ride, relocated this Hampton Umbrella ride from by the bumper cars to here, and they favored of a new Infant Ocean that's now located over. It's now going to be called something else. We used to be called Dragon's Island, but it's between where the Dragon coaster entrance used to be and all that stuff. They'll favor that, but they put a Hampton Umbrella ride here. They also relocated Convoy ride, but they're having technical issues with it since they relocated it. But there's the Tilt-A-Whirl roundup. I think this could be a nice little kiddie section if they plan it right. I would say move all the kiddie rides in this area, make have like a little kiddie land or something like that. I'm also going to show you on the video I failed to do the last 2 years. They do have a little kiddie park. Anyway, it's called Bernie's Barnyard. We'll probably see that in a little bit. I forgot to show that to you the last 2 videos. Anyway, okay, this is the brand new Infant Ocean, and of course it's waterless. I like the old water version better, but that's the new Infant Ocean. Relocated, technically took out the old one and paid for the new one, but it's still good. Kids likes it. Anyway, it's a boat ride, even without water. It's still a boat ride. But changes, they say changes are good, right, Angie? Okay, now since we're back here, we'll talk about a ride. Oh, I'll show you another relocated kiddie ride, but it's closed due to the technical issues, like I said. It's called Convoy. We'll show you where they relocated at. Since we're over here by the Sidewinder, let's talk about the Sidewinder and why it's not operating. You're not going to see this running, and it's not going to run anytime soon. If you notice, there's no safety lap bars and all that stuff. I've been hearing a lot of rumors online. What's the future of this ride here? If you saw or heard on my last year's video, it did sound a little funky, and I said these shorter pendulum rides are usually forceful than the big ones, like you see at Cedar Point and the other bigger parks, because this is a smaller model. But we'll see what the future of this holds. Hopefully in future videos when we come back in the future. We don't have no plans coming back next year because we're doing our Cedar Fair tour hopefully next year to make up for 2020. But that's the few. But we'll keep you abreast of what happened to this ride. Possibly, we heard rumors. That's all we heard, rumors. Okay, we're out here by the Outlaw roller coaster, the original CCI coaster at one time. If I got the manufacturer right. We're over here by the Sawmill Splash. That's the entrance. Back there used to be a circus. Used to be the real Hannaford Circus back there. It's not here no more. But there is a new circus here at Adventureland, but it's not back there. Because of those rides I talked about being relocated, the Hampton Umbrella Ride and the Convoy, which we're going to see right now, we're going to see a whole new circus tent, and unfortunately it is an upcharge.
It is, guys. It
is an upcharge attraction. This is Convoy. This is another relocated ride from by the bumper car area. Relocated here. They're having issues with the rigs. So I think they're looking for parts or maybe the rig replacement. But the track configuration is about the same as it was before. Just that they're having issues with the ride, hasn't run all year. So I'm pretty sure this will be back running next year. So they're talking to the ride manufacturer. I think it's a Zambella manufacturer and that. So I'm pretty sure they'll have it running next year, hopefully. But we don't know. We ain't going to be here next year. Because next year we'll be on our Cedar Fair tour finally.
Yes, we're going to Cedar Point in that.
We're going to go to Kings Island, maybe Kerwin's. Whatever we plan in 2020, we'll plan to do in 2022.
I was just going to say, yep.
Yep. Okay, that was one of the, that's 2 of the 4 rides that's closed. Unfortunately, we're on our way to where the circus is now, with the new circus tent. We're passing a ride right now. Unfortunately, it's closed indefinitely as of this video. It's the Raging River. Everybody heard what happened earlier in July. You're going to be watching this in August. But yep, everybody's taking photos and pictures of this sign because I've been hearing rumors since this unfortunate accident where the raft flipping over and killing a 11-year-old boy, and I think and crippling one of the other kids.
His brother.
His brother is still recovering in the hospital.
Listen, he was on life support, but now he's off, so he's doing good.
Yeah, so unfortunately we heard rumors on our sneak peek yesterday just to film for this video. We heard rumors of its removal and maybe favor of a mini Top Thrill dragster. And
that's what we've been hearing.
that's what we heard from one of the employees here.
Yes.
But we cannot be confirmed. Dave Coaster Dude might like it, may have a mini, but it'll have to come from a different manufacturer. I like to see it. It's big enough to put in a B&M coaster, I would say. Be a compact one, but a B&M invert coaster. Better than what Waterloo's going to open up in probably next year, hopefully, if it stays on schedule. They're having a Vekoma SLC, and everybody don't like them, but they love the B&M invert. So it'd be cool if Adventureland gets a B&M invert to replace the Raging River, if they choose to replace the Raging River. Right now, there's enough space for it, I think. Manufacturer has to agree with it if they surveyed the land long enough. Okay, remember I said they used to have 2 kiddie rides right here, and they relocate them? This is now the brand new Circus they brought in here at Adventureland, and this is a upcharge attraction of $3. Only a measly $3 to see a 45-minute circus, which for real Hannaford Circus used to be for free, but they decided to bring in a whole new circus, and they right here, this is the main entrance of the circus.
No, we're not watching it.
No, we're not going to watch it. They probably be all copyrighted anyway. But this is a brand new circus. It is an upcharge of $3. And we're going to show it here real quick here, because it says so on the sign when you come in. It is an upcharge of $3, which is not bad for a 45-minute circus. And they got concession stands in there too. So, yeah. Okay, there's one more change. It's going to affect a certain group of people that likes to play this. Used to play it here. It was the only park. It's the only.
We used to play it.
We used to play it. It used to be the only amusement park in the United States that had it. I'm going to tell you right now, you'd be shocked on the next clip. Okay, I'm standing at a location right now where people back in the past here at Adventureland, before they remodeled, well, because of that unfortunate fire, the original bingo hall, yes, I'm talking about bingo here, was all this was rebuilt back because of the fire of 2010. This was rebuilt in 2011, and they made the bingo hall a little bit smaller than the old one. Guys never got to saw the original one. Wish we did bring you, wish we had YouTube back then. We would have saw it. Right now, I used to show you a sign will say bingo right here. Well, right now there's no more bingo. This is going to be some kind of magic shop sometime in the future. They're working on it right now. They'll probably be open next year. But later today, we'll probably see a Solar machine sitting here. We saw it yesterday in our little preview walkthrough for this video. Right now, we'll show you one more change. Where the one ride I talked about last year, they removed, they added something else there, and we'll talk about that next. Like I said, next clip. Then what we're going to do, we're going to enjoy the rest of the video. We're just going to enjoy some highlights and the atmosphere of Adventureland this year. Angie and I are not happy. We cannot play bingo no more here at Adventureland. Okay, that's well, like I said, since they remodeled all this, it just doesn't feel the same since we remodeled since the fire.
Oh,
and that's, yeah. Okay, right now we'll be riding the Ferris wheel. Next, we're going to show you the one change up here and talk about that next. Then, like I said, we're going to enjoy the rest of the day, Room and Mills, and we'll go back to the Dragon roller coaster, and we're going to ask you a key question when we do that clip. Okay? All right. We'll see. Let's look about this stage here. What they did was they ripped out this middle portion of this boulevard. Would be like a little. They had like a man-made creek through here when they built this park, so they had to get permission to redo this basically for this stage. This used to be a ride right here. We showed it in 2019. It was closed that year due to maintenance costs. And I say those rides are high maintenance costs. They built their stage here. They do their concerts here on Friday nights, I do believe.
Yep.
They do their Friday night concerts. right here towards when the park closes at the end of the night. So there'll be people over here dancing, moving, grooving, while the music's playing on this stage right here. So that's one of the changes that we talked about. They had a stage temporary in front of the Ferris wheel because it was so successful. They could finish out removing the splashover ride and in favor of this stage. We had a debate that they could brought in a normal flat ride in here. They still can if they don't want to do this concert series no more. But they have this concert series that they're planning to do and see how they boost up Friday night's attendance. And maybe they do on a Saturday night and maybe a Sunday night concert series. Maybe that'll be in the future.
Hey, let's go ride the Ferris wheel.
All right, that sounds like a plan. Let's go ride the Ferris wheel. It's right there. Oh, by the way, update on that Ferris wheel. That's a rebuilt Ferris wheel. The frame is the same, but they had to put a brand new wheel and gondolas due to that Del Reco last year, when they had that gusty windstorms. That gusty windstorms wrecked the original wheel frame and destroyed a few gondolas. So they had this refurbished and rebuilt and brand new gondolas on it and brand new framing of the wheel. The actual frame, A-frame, is still original, but all the rest of it is all refurbished and rebuilt, brand new. So now they have blue and red gondolas and brand new signs on each side of the ride. Oh, Angie, here we are riding the refurbished Ferris wheel.
Oh, this breeze feels good.
It's nice, brand new gondolas. Nice scenery view. Little different skyline this year compared to last year, because with that new roller coaster back in the park with the Dragon Slayer.
You can see where we was walking last night too.
Yeah, and that. So, yep, get nice views of up here. Everything, nice breeze. That's the main thing for today. In 2019, we stayed at the campground that was behind us. That's the last time we used our tent. Then last year, 2019, remember Angie, 2019 campground. Last year, 2020, we were staying at the Motel 6 next to the truck stop over there, that Flying J. And down this year, we're staying at a Super 8. Just across the way from the Prairie Meadows Hotel or Casino, which we're probably not going to vlog this year. We could have vlogged it yesterday, but we decided to walk downtown Des Moines instead.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video yesterday. That was a nice, enjoyable walk. And way our vacation went so far, with certain things that happened.
You have to watch the review video.
You have to watch our review video this Thursday. Yeah, it's a must, okay? Oh, by the way, we only allowed the film that we could film on is the Ferris wheel, I think the teacups, the milder rides, and there's no filming allowed on, I think, the Space Shot, Monster, the Windseeker, and the new coaster, that's the Dragon Slayer. They will not allow no filming, iota, not permitted, but I think the other rides you can film. It's just, if it's an aggressive ride, make sure you get parks permission too. But we filmed on the Ferris wheel, the Sky Ride. The Sky Ride's running this year too. So we'll get you on that next, since we didn't do it last year. But I think the teacups and the balloon race there. But there's a nice view of the Adventureland skyline as of right now. About lunchtime here at Adventureland already.
Yeah, it's already 11 o'clock.
Yeah. And we got a lot of video done too already for you guys. You know what that means? We'll probably put you guys away for a while and update you later, alright? But right now, we're going to enjoy, after we get done here, we're going to enjoy the Sky Ride next. We're on Adventureland's chairlift ride. They have slowed this ride down since we rode it in 2019 for safety reasons, but it's still a good ride. It's an older ride. This ride originally came from the Seattle World's Fair in Seattle. I forgot to tell you that back in 2019. And remember this is we're going to see some because of the tree growth, you see how they cut out the trees. We'll show you real quick. It has also the best view going up and over through the monster roller coaster. Hopefully we'll time it perfect this way. We're on Adventureland's chairlift ride. They have slowed this ride down since we rode it in 2019 for safety reasons. But it's still a good ride. It's an older ride. This ride originally came from the Seattle World's Fair in Seattle. I forgot to tell you that back in 2019. And remember this. We're going to see some better because of the tree growth. You see how they cut out the trees. We'll show you real quick. It has also the best view going up and over through the monster roller coaster. Hopefully we'll time it perfect this way. Okay, right now we're going through the tree growth that happened over the years at Adventureland Park here. They trimmed the trees out, so it creates this illusion of actually going through the trees, which is great right here. It also gives us a little shade from the sun, even up here. Right now, this is how high up we are. We're approximately about 60 feet up, maybe not even that. It's like this is supposed to be designed like a ski lift type ride, basically. But they call it the Sky Ride, and it's one of the few sky rides left running in the United States because every park has taken them down. As long as people ride this thing safely, because they're only like ski lift chairs. That's all they are. They're technically ski lift chairs with a bar, and they do take ride safety seriously. If anybody caught bouncing on these things, will be ejected from the park and possibly face legal action and that. Okay, we're about 1 or 2 more posts away from going through the monster roller coaster. It is a Gerslauer coaster. It's 133 feet high in the air, and its top speeds are 65 miles per hour. It has supposed to be rated 5 inversions, and all inversions are nearly stall inversions. Right now we're probably going to time it perfectly because here comes the monster train going up the lift hill right now, and to see how this works out. Let's just stay tuned on this clip here. Up and over it goes. Might be cutting it close here, Angie. Up and over right there. This is one of 2 maneuvers in the whole world. It's called the finish loop. The other one's on the Junker over in Europe. And the second one is here at Adventureland, which is a flat out loop, which is basically right above us.
No, I want one to go right now.
Right now I hit a brake trim to get that slow maneuver going, and finish with that slow corkscrew.
No, I want one to go up right now.
Yeah, okay. You want one to go up right now? Well, stay tuned right here. Let's keep the clip going. Actually, I'll cut it out right here. We're not going to make it. We'll be past that time they get off the lift hill, so we'll probably get it some other time, okay? We'll be riding this again soon. But that's the monster, that's the drop, that's the queue line, and a lot of changes here. We've come to this park since it first opened, actually since 1977. Seeing these changes, like that ride, the monster, because right over here used to be the log ride. This used to be the log ride at one time. They're all changed. Because they ripped out Infant Ocean, I mentioned earlier in this video, to favor to move the Hampton Umbrella ride over here, and ripped out and made a whole new infant ride. Okay, this ride is about done. We're about ready to lift up the arm bar, and we're going to go have a quick lunch, and we'll do a couple more clips, and we're going to take a time away from you guys off camera. Okay, it's lunchtime here. Angie's having that hot dog. We're sharing this fries. That's my double cheeseburger. We got 1, 2 Cokes. And we're eating at the Coca-Cola stand. Used to be known as Soda and Sounds.
Yes.
And that stage over there, we had it in 2019 video. You can watch that thing rise from the ground. Right now, because of the COVID situation, it's popped up for good. I had some couple hours to ourselves off camera. We're at about 3:30 in the afternoon right now. If everybody's not familiar with Adventureland, its main street is similar to Disney's main street. Disneyland or Disney World. In fact, it was inspired by Disney for the ones who are new to the channel. Right now, Angie's on the carousel, riding the middle horse. She's still waving. And as you see down Main Street, down on the other side of the, down the midway there. Like I said, Main Street here is, I saw the front there of the carousel.
Which I did ride twice.
Yeah, she just got off of it. As you see down that way, a lot of pointed out in the past, there should be something like a castle or something like that, because we're in Iowa. Maybe they should have put a farmhouse, a silo, and maybe a barn, right?
Yeah.
As the centerpiece down there for down the end of Main Street here. But this will be like similar to an Iowa Main Street. But this was helped designed by Disney. 2 hours that we were off, we was at the water park. Now it's 3:30. It's the hottest point of the day. Everybody's at the water park, and now almost all the rides are now literally walk-ons.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll get some rides in real quick. Right now, there's the galleon going through its motions. Very popular ride when it's busy. Chairlift is always popular, especially going south. We was on it earlier today.
Yep.
We went through here earlier today. I'm going to document another ride that's closed, okay? This is the fourth ride that's been shut down. This one's been shut down for most of the season, so I used to love that ride when it came around.
I never was on it.
Yeah. So we don't know what the future of this one is, but it's been down for almost all the season. Okay, let's get some ride motions here, or ride action on this video, because you got to have that when in the amusement park. Get a little paratrooper action here. What's they name it? It used to be called Deer Flinger. This used to be a German theme here. And now it's more of it's called parachutes now. And they painted it to more of a Chinese theme because of the Phoenix Dragon roller coaster next door to it. Try to follow this car here throughout the Phoenix roller coaster. This is a Mauer spinning coaster. It's a clone model. The choo-choo train making its whole circuit. And you know what? We're going to have to get on it, Angie. Be the first plane ride since Amtrak.
I know.
Yeah. So we'll have to get on it. I took you guys on this ride last year, the balloon race.
Yeah.
Yep. It's one of the first Sambella rides they put here at Adventureland. It looks like they repainted the sign recently, but that's the balloon race. Here's the scrambler. If everybody knows the history of this ride, because it's a big Eli ride, but that scrambler ride originally started right there, where the falling star is. Then they put it in storage. Then it was out there in Outlaw Gulch, just inside past the barn, where now it's the entrance to the Sawmill Splash. Then they moved the ride that was here indoors, and so what they do, they bring back the scrambler. So this is the third location of this ride. That's the history of this ride right there. I may have failed to mention in 2 previous YouTube channel videos
You did.
on this particular scrambler model.
Guys, let's go get ice cream.
Angie wants ice cream. She wants what? Root beer float?
Yep.
And I'm gonna have my Death by Chocolate sundae. Ice cream time on the channel. Chocolate overload or chocolate Death by Chocolate root beer float. All right, let's go. We're aboard this train, IMT Express. It'll be our first train ride since our Amtrak train ride to start out this vacation. The park's main entrance right there. They kind of redid the restrooms area, so it's only access from outside of the gates, not inside the gates. We're about ready to take off. This is the train station right here at Adventureland.
Guys, this is my first time riding since Amtrak.
Tell us about it.
Where'd these 2 weeks go?
Yeah, that's right. At least with this train, since it doesn't have a true schedule, so it's always on time. By the way, real quick here, I failed to tell you earlier in this video that they changed the ticket policy here at Adventureland. We're in late July anyway. It's got mixed reaction, good, bad. The parking lot we normally get when we're here arrive early is lot number 1. And lot number 1 is now reserved for platinum ticket holders here at Adventureland.
Yep,
and they get extra benefits and bonuses and perks, like us small potatoes, meat and grinders.
Here we go.
All right, hey, we take off. I didn't hear an all aboard, but yeah, I guess nope. I guess it's a false start. Well, what I was gonna say is, basically, I forgot what I was gonna say. Like I said, there's a special perks if you bought a higher ticket package. So it's almost like discounts or more discounts you guys receive and more perks. Basically by, it's very expensive to be on a platinum pass, but you get some perks anyway, I think. So when you buy these ticket passes, here, just kind of do like a buyer's beware, do your homework, talk to people that has used it already this year and think about redoing it next year, and maybe this could be the future for Adventureland, especially when you get new revenues going. Right now, we're officially going 100% right now. We're on the train. Yep, we're just going past Main Street. We'll go past it again because we got to loop around and go on the other side of the park and loop around and come back. Going past the parking lot area. This is now the employee parking. I guess it's always been employee parking. We got a lot of employees here. They're going to have more. They're going to keep adding on. I know motel over there, that bar over there. We're going through a tunnel, so it's going to be, actually this is a storage garage. It's going to be very squeaky here. Get some ride action as we're going by here, because the second time we come back, that may not be, they may be in the middle of loading it. A lot of people have been asking Adventureland when they're going to get this train going all the way around the park like they used to with the trolley ride. Right now we're passing the raging river.
It's completely drained.
It's completely drained out. The future of the ride is in limbo. It's not operating based on what happened last month. Here, what happened was the raft flipped over back there as of before it loaded up to the platform area. So the future of the ride is what I've been seeing and hearing is in limbo.
Is in jeopardy.
Yeah, we're in limbo. Passing the pond, the big lake. That used to be a boat dock. There used to be a boat ride here one time. Used to go all the way around the lake before they expanded. There goes the Lady Luck going on its motions through its cycle. So we're walking up Main Street. Disney-inspired Main Street. Designed by Disney, helped for Adventureland, if I remember right. There is a flat ride in there. If we showed you in the past videos, you can see it back there. It's called the G-Force. It looks like a power tower or a space shot is down. So we're not going to see that in action. Must have been down for a while. I didn't notice it was not running. It was running earlier today, but I forgot to vlog it. And it looks like it's not running right now. We might catch it later if they get it back running. Yeah, it looks like it's closed for the day. They decided to close it out for the day. There was people filming it earlier today, and I was doing other stuff for this video. So if you want to see the space shot, oh, by the way, these containers right here is for the circus actors. They might decide, they should design it something almost like a tent of some kind. But yeah, the space shot, it was running earlier today. I was right here with some people talking, and I forgot to film it earlier, and it's now down for the day. So sorry, Dave, Coaster Dude. One of your favorite rides is down for the day. Well documented monster roller coaster going through its course. There's our black pig. Used to be a pink pig. Used to call Petunia pig. Has been open. Only opens on Fridays and Saturdays. But yep. There goes the monster. Well documented ride. Very popular among the coaster enthusiasts now. I've been hearing. Want to food the guests now, so let's see if we can get the operator for.
There's another one down that way.
Okay, the other one over at the across the way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that one instead. Angie's going to do the weight thing, and she's been batting 1,000 on this game.
Sorry. Oh, that's hot. Ow.
All right, ready to get to that side.
Oh, it's fine.
Looks like Angie won a prize. She's still batting 1,000 on this game. Oh, she got a little dolphin. That's cute.
Yep.
Yep, you're still batting 1,000 in this game.
Yep.
All right. What's the story of the weight game?
I won again.
I know you won again, but what did he guess you at?
You guessed me at 195.
And how much you weigh?
185.
You still would have won, but by 2 pounds. Everybody else was way too low, but he was the closest one of them all, right?
That's what I said. I looked at it and said, I want to fool him.
Okay. All right, sounds good. But he almost got us. But
Almost got me, guys.
he went 2 pounds.
Look it.
Yeah, he went almost 10 pounds too heavy. If he would have came down, I think 8 pounds, he would have
He
won.
goes, you're taller than me. That's what he looked at it, he goes, you're way taller than me.
Okay, I gotta ask a $1 million question on an item right here real quick before we forget, okay? Okay, audience on the channel. This roller coaster right here you're looking at, the lift hill, it's called the Dragon. We documented in operation back in 2019. It was the last time it was in operation. It wasn't in operation last year because last year they were taking out they took out the brake run in figure 8, which involves one of 2 loops right there. And we did see some bunny hills earlier in a video clip from earlier. Now the $1 million question is, since that's the Dragon, we saw the Dragon Slayer. Tell us in the comments, what should Adventureland do with the rest of this ride? Should they tear it down and build a custom track RMC Raptor track coaster, or a B&M invert coaster, or some other coaster by some other coaster manufacturers? I'd like to see an RMC Raptor track custom made.
Yep.
That would be great. But let's see what your guys' opinion in the comments down below. 15 chances to win a prize. I'm probably not going to win. We have to hit the yellow to win choice. I probably won one prize already. Okay, here we go. We gotta have red for small, blue for medium, yellow for large. Here we go. last ball. Okay, that's my consolation prize from that goblet game you just saw me play a few seconds ago on that last clip. Angie did her best with the filming, but she needs to improve more, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go have dinner. Okay, we're going to wrap up this video here at Adventureland. Our vacation is over. We're on our way home tomorrow. As we see the Dragon Slayer going through this course, so we'll go ahead and end this video.
Okay. Please like, share, subscribe. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and we'll see you later.
We'll
Bye.
see you on our way home
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye. See you on our way home.